Hello, this is Joshua from Just J's Computers, and today we're looking at one of the computers that we have available for sale. The case you're looking at is a Cooler Master Haf XB case. I've put it up against a Cooler Master Haf 912 case so you can get a little size comparison. Basically it's a little bit wider and a little bit shorter. This is sold as a LAN box case, but unlike most LAN box cases, it can support a full ATX motherboard and up to 3 full-size graphics cards. Up here in the front, behind the Cooler Master logo, there's two 120mm cooling fans. If you switch to a 240mm water cooling system, this slot here can accommodate the radiator. Over here is the front panel. There's a standard power reset headphone microphone jack and also two USB 3 slots. Down here is the DVD drive. It's a standard DVD rewritable drive, and beneath it is an open 5 1/4 inch expansion slot. Over here is one of the special features of this case. It's a front mounted hot swappable hard drive bay. There's two bays here. In the top one, I've installed a 120GB Samsung solid state drive. The advantage of a solid state drive is that it has much faster read and write times than a normal hard drive. Basically what that translates to is that everything you do from booting up your computer to loading levels on video games will go between 2 and 3 times faster. One of the disadvantages of a solid state drive is that they're rather small. So for storage of large files like your movies or music collection, I've also installed a 2TB Western Digital Green hard drive in the other hot swappable bay. If you look up top here, installed an additional 200mm cooling fan above the motherboard to keep the temperatures low. Now I'm going to take off the side panels and top panel and we can take a look inside. What we're looking at here is a Corsair H60 water cooler, and beneath it is an Intel i7 3770K processor. The 3770K is one of the fastest Intel processors out right now, and with the Corsair water cooler you can overclock it to its maximum potential. Basically the i7 is overkill for any games that you'd want to play now or anytime in the foreseeable future. And it also provides a lot of power for doing CPU intensive work like editing videos. Over here is the memory. There's a total of 16GB of DDR3 memory. I've installed two 8GB sticks of G.Skill Ripjawsx 1600MHz RAM. Again, that's pretty much overkill for any applications you'd ever want to run. If you do want more RAM, there's two open slots to install a total of 32GB. Over here's the graphics card. It's an EVGA GTX 670. This is one of the best graphics cards out right now. The only three Nvidia cards that are more powerful are the GTX 690 and Nvidia Titan, which are both over $1,000, and the GTX 680, which is about 50% more expensive than the 670, but only giving about 10-20% more performance. So in terms of price per performance, this is one of the best cards and most powerful cards out there right now. If you want to upgrade the performance of the machine, you can add a second one of these and run 2 cards in SLI mode, and this motherboard supports that with an extra video card slot. The motherboard is an Asus P8Z77V. Asus is one of the best motherboard makers out there, and this is one of their better motherboards. It also, in addition to some other features, it also supports Wi-Fi. The whole motherboard, in this case, sits on a removable tray. I'll try to get around to the side to show you that. There's 2 thumb screws on either side, and if you remove those, you can take out this whole tray. You can also run this computer with the case open like this. So if you're ever running your computer, swapping out different components, running benchmarks on different setups or anything like that, it's a convenient case setup for doing that. Down here in this lower deck is the power supply. It's a Seasonic 850-watt modular 80+ silver. A couple advantages of this power supply is that being modular, It has some extra cable options if you decide to install extra components like an extra graphics card or more hard drives. But with the current setup, you can unplug those cables and it leaves your whole case a little bit less cluttered. It's 80 plus silver, which is related to its efficiency in using electricity. So if you're paying the electric bill, this will save you a lot of money in the long run compared to a less efficient power supply. With 850 watts, you have enough power to run everything here, any expansions you want to add like extra graphics cards, and also you have enough power to overclock all your components. I'll just take you a little tour around the case so you can see how everything is set up and you can see how the cable management is run. And that's pretty much it. Thank you.